we go. Yep.
Good afternoon and welcome to Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream STL Plus today. We're live from Youth and Family Center in St. Louis, Missouri, home to the Midwest Sound. They're going to be taking on the West Michigan Elite Stars. Ray Halbrook, Matt Bates in the house here. Going to be a fun one here, Matthew.
It's a little balmy today.
A little balmy in here.
Just a touch on the 90-plus side, but hey, rather be in here than out in the elements right now. It is family night here at the Youth and Family Center off Cass Avenue downtown. As other action going on downtown, the professional St. Louis Cardinal baseball team's in action today against the hateful Chicago Cubs, and apparently they're putting the shellacking on them in the first inning. But
all right,
not to digress too much, it is the West Michigan Elite Stars traveling into town once again. Speaking of heated rivals, West Michigan comes in. This is their first game, so they're 0-0 on the year. But last week we saw the Midwest Sound. They come in 0-1 as they lost to the Kalamazoo Blaze 82-75. The first professional win for the organization, the first franchise win. And up next for the Midwest Sound, they'll be traveling to Kalamazoo next week on July 20th. Right now, we'll go over the starting lineups for the two teams. Jasmine Hall going to send out the following five. At guard, 5'8", number 0, Momo Neal. At guard, 5'4", number 2, Mo Williams. At guard, 5'9", number 4, Jay Handley. And at forward, 5'10", number 8, Markayla Vander. And last but not least, at forward at 5'10", that'll be number 21, Danielle Harrison. Coach Damon Cannon going to send out the following five for the Sound. That'll be number 1, Mae West, number 2, Casey Newsom, number 6, Veronica Smith, number 21, Kennedy Daniels, and number 33, Love Troop. And Love will be in the dot along with number 21, Danielle Harrison. And we are getting ready for WABA action. It will be week 1 for West Michigan Elite. It'll be game number 2 for the Midwest Sound. Tip is 1. That's Veronica. Gets it over to Casey Newsom. Casey gets the ball back. Back over to Smith, up to Troop. Down low to Daniels. Gives it back out to Love. Love rolls in and out of the cylinder. Harrison's going to grab the rebound. All the way over to Momo, far side of the court. Back up top to Mo Williams. Couple deuces out there, Casey Newsom, along with Mo Williams. That's Markayla. Being guarded by Veronica. Again, far side of the court. Gives it back over. 3-ball put up. Off, rebound grab by Love. Back come the Midwest Sound wearing their throwback unis for the River City Gamblers one more time. Down low, Kennedy goes up, fouled on the way up, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Fast-paced action is the WABA along with the men's ABA. Unlike regular basketball on the NBA side, it is 7 seconds to get over the mid-stripe timeline as opposed to 10 at the national level. Daniels rattles that one in. That falls through. She had 16 points, 12 rebounds, a steal, and a block in that loss to Kalamazoo last week. Second one goes up and through and true. Give her 2 on the afternoon. 2 for 2 at the charity stripe is Kennedy Daniels. If the name sounds familiar, she wore number 50 for the St. Louis Slam, the women's professional football team. Rebound by Harrison, falling to the floor, is able to kick it back out. 3-ball put up. Rebound off the rim, taken by Veronica. Dishes over to Newsom. Newsom, little pick and roll, fires it up. And looks like they might get Daniels over the back on that one, as again another couple 21s going at it with Ken and Danielle. Throw in, and following us on live stream, STL.TV today from the viewing standpoint, that would be live STL Plus. And if you're seeing the game, you know where you needed to go to get it. And that'll be the Gamblers going left to right in the green and white. Down low to Troop, and they're going to call Troop with a travel. Say that fast 5 times. Traveling Troop. Troop and a travel. Daniels just barely is able to get that as Jay barely made it over the timeline. Newsom and Mo doing battle. Gives it out to Danielle. She's going to fire a 3-ball. That's good. Danielle Harrison, again, the 5'10 forward, number 21, dropping down a 3-ball. Veronica being hounded up top by Jay. She's going to drive, kicks it back out. May going to fire it up off the rim. Troop comes in, puts back and in. Love Troop. Give her first 2 as a Midwest Sound. Was unavailable last week, making her debut tonight. Momo being guarded by me. She's going to drive through right hand. That's going to fall through. Give her 2 for Momo Neal. Number 0. Back comes Newsom. It is a 5-3 Michigan lead at the moment. Long-range 3-ball put up off the front of the canister. Back comes Momo. Gets around me. That's a travel. 6:54 left to go in quarter number 1. Turnover. No 3D light. We'll go over that in just a little bit as to what all of that entails as well, too. Far side of the court. Veronica. Going to give it up to Newsom. Newsom, she's going to drive through, bounce pass down low. She's going to get it back. Try to throw it into the feet of Veronica. Never a good idea. That'll be a turnover for West Michigan Elite. But there's a pickoff by Newsom. Comes back one-on-one, goes up off the panel and in. Nice job, Casey Newsom. Just like that, back comes Momo down in the near corner to us. Spin move by Markayla. They kick back out. Harrison, she's picked off on the way by Daniels. As you see the official right there indicating 21 in green. So the Sound have cut the deficit to 1 now. It is 6-5. Bounce pass in. Markayla goes right to the feet of Me West. Back comes Love. She's going to stop, pops, puts it off the side of the rim, and that'll be an empty possession for the Midwest Sound. Back comes Momo Neal once again. Like this matchup right here, but Me says, not in my house. Me's going to collect that one. Foul on the floor, away from the bucket, so it'll be a throw in on our far side of the court, but it'd be the near side for the camera people in the house today, so back to the action. Daniels marking up on Jay, and they're going to get Daniels once again. Is that her 3rd already? And just like that, that will be Sierra Morgan. That'll be Callie Morgan coming in. Callie Swag. She should be able to check in after the free throw here, but so that'll be Jamelia Hardley. Goes by Jay. At the line, first one up, bangs it right off the front of the cylinder. So Morgan checking in, Daniels checking out. Callie Swag in the ball game, so number 11 for the St. Louis Slam on the ladies professional football team as well too. Goes 0 for 2 at the line, bounces off the hand. Looks like that went off the hand of Love Troop, number 33. So that should be a throw-in now for West Michigan Elite. Tried the bounce pass. They're going to go to the far corner. 3-ball put up off the side of the backboard. Grabs the rebound, does Markayla. Put up, airballs it. Grab by Newsom over to Victoria. Back up they come. Harrison collides and looked like that was a Speaker or something hit the deck over there in the corner. As long as it's none of the live stream cameras. Morgan, 3 ball, puts that up. Last game she went 5 for 22 in shooting. Momo goes up, had that knocked out of her hand. Here comes Meat. Little dink pass over. Dish back over Morgan once again. That's rejected back in her hand. It flips it right back into Morgan, and it goes off the hand of Harrison and out. So it looks like we're going to get our first look at Triplett as well, too. Triplett's going to check in along with number 22. And, of course, I don't have who number 22 is. So. Taryn Hampton is number 22. Okay. So that was a 3-ball put up and in. We'll get, I did not see who put that up, so I'm going to put a mysterious 3 over to the side. So that's Triplett. They went back over to Morgan. 3-ball went to Jasmine Kuhn. 9-5, West Michigan up top. 4:28 left to go, opening quarter. Just figuring all that out on the fly as we go. So number 22, that is Hampton, into the ball game. So 22, 24 is Triplett. 18, Victoria Smith. Number 5, Callie Morgan, and then Sham Troop, number 7. That one bangs right off the front of the cylinder. Kuhn back to the line after knocking down a 3-ball. If you have followed the Midwest Sound, you know we've seen her a time or two as well, too. She does drop that one through, but give her 4 now on the afternoon. Back comes Triplett, navigating her way through traffic. Back out to Smith. 3-ball, good. Welcome to the score sheet. Victoria had 18 last week. 11 rebounds, 4 steals. Right hand off the left side of the panel goes number 30, Taia Smith. 3-ball put up, that goes off. Troop fights for it, but that's Hampton coming out with it. Gives it back out to Victoria. Bounce pass. Shot put up by Triplett, and that'll be a rebound taken by West Michigan Elite and Taia Smith. Back they come. Over to Jay one more time. Being guarded by Sham Troop. They go down low. High off the panel. Gets her own rebound. No, Wood's going to fall down. Hampton's going to grab that. Back over to Morgan. Morgan over to Smith. Smith down in the corner to Troop. Back over to Triplett. Took a few too many steps before she put the ball in motion. Had the wheels going first. So with 3:18 left to go, it's all knotted up though, 9-9. How quickly things change in this game. Back comes Momo O'Neill. Over the timeline, bumps into Hampton. 3-ball put up deep in the corner. That's going to roll around, and that will fall in. Far side. Newsom, that was number 11 once again. Jasmine Kuhn knocking down a 3-ball. That one falls short. Kuhn on the far side. Harrison's looking for the pass. That's tipped, deflected over. It's going to go off the foot. Smith gives it over to Morgan once again. Makes a couple moves. Callie Swag driving in on Kuhn. Dish just fires it right into the hand of Momo O'Neill. Back they come, 4-on-1. Harrison drops it into the cylinder. Give her 5 for Danielle. Little press being put on here at the moment. Shelby Madison, number 14's checked into the game for the Elite Stars. Back over to Triplett. Over to Troop. Had an opening, bounced off of her foot, went right back to Hampton. Again, another empty possession, empty drive. Bounce pass in the paint, tried bouncing it back again, swatted out by Morgan. Smith going to get it once again. Smith, they airmail it, clears the deck. Timeout's being called by Damon Cannon. So with the timeout, we will step aside as well. This is Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip-hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Back at the Youth and Family Center in downtown St. Louis, coming out of the break, it is West Michigan Elite Stars 14, Midwest Sound 11. Matt Bates back here with you once again, alongside producer engineer Ray Hallbrook. Live stream STL.TV Plus today. Later on live stream STL.TV will be at 7 p.m. the St. Louis Slam in the quarter semifinal game as they host the Minnesota Vixen as they look to continue the road to Canton. Out of the break, Triplett slips, going to get called for a travel and another turnover and an empty possession for the Midwest Sound. Shannon Triplett was going to press a little bit, backed off now as that is number 14, Shelby Madison, being guarded by Morgan. Troop has eliminated the headband, so during the break, that's Sham Troop. Number 7 had a beige color headband on. That's now been removed, and throw in that was by number 22, Taryn Hampton. Finally got a first name to go with that. Hampton's going to go up and fouled on the way up, so she should go to the line to shoot too. As they say, speak of the devil, and the devil appears, but so Hampton getting her first action of the season is going to go to the line. .75 seconds left to go, quarter number 1. And it is 14-11. 3-point deficit could get cut, and it will at least by 1 at the moment as Triplett knocks that one down. Nope, Hampton. Hampton with the next one. It's going to go up. That's going to bounce off. Troop's going to grab the rebound. Gives it back to Morgan. Morgan all the way back out to Smith. Smith into the corner. Triplett for 3. That goes off the side of the iron. Rebound grab by Danielle. She's going to get it all the way over here near us, over to Shelby Madison. Madison being guarded by Troop. Now under 50 seconds. 45 and counting. Spin move by Markayla. Gets around Morgan, goes off the panel and in. That's number 8, Markayla Vander. 5'10" guard / forward. Up comes Triplett now with 30 seconds left to go. Hampton being hounded. She's going to drive just shy of the paint. Going to kick back out. Needed to make a pass back out to Troop. Over to Morgan. Morgan now with 16 seconds. Up goes Victoria, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. The foul be on Shelby Madison with just a tick under 16 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. But once again, 2 from the stripe could get it back to just a 2-point deficit. Jasmine Hall. You'll see her out on the court quite a lot. That's, as they say, her MO. Welcome back into town, Jasmine Hall. First one goes up. That rattles around and out. So the deficit now still remains at 4. And knocks that one through. So goes 1 for 2 at the line. So drops it down to 3. And the clock continuing to run as Momo O'Neill comes just over the timeline now with 8 on the clock. Shot clock should go off, but they'll leave it on nonetheless. The fake goes up high off the panel, and that's how the first quarter will come to an end. West Michigan 16, Midwest Sound 13. Midwest Sound Basketball live stream STL.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
Back here to get ready for the start of quarter number 2. Yes, take a peek at Grace Photography. They do a great job of weddings, custom designs, and so much more. And also, let's give a shout out to buddy Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography. You got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. That's where Livestream STL gets all of our banners and posters from. Also does photography, great photos from area athletes. I'm telling you right now, 314-402-9014. That's Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. Have you seen some of the photos that he does, Mr. Producer Ray, that from the local athletes, around the Jefferson County area? Slick.
Absolutely unbelievable stuff that they do.
And it's amazing the number of places he gets out to cover. So.
Yeah. All over the place.
But wherever you see us at, Ron Rigdon supplies our banners for us. So thank you once again. 16-13 is the score. Not sure what the delay is, as there's now 10 minutes on the clock. Everybody's ready to go. Well, we were getting ready, but once again.
It looks like something's going on over here on the West Michigan side bench. Coach is on the phone about something, so I'm not quite sure exactly what.
Saying somebody isn't registered? Okay. So, yeah, a player has to be registered in order to be out on the field or on the court. The only other person that could bypass that would be as if there's the celebrity edition, meaning that, so like in the WABA and in
so
the
that means we could add you if we wanted to.
Correct. That has happened before. We was going to get there, because you do have a celebrity all-star in the house today, but as a quote-unquote player, they have to be registered with the WABA. And so it's just not like somebody can just show up here to Youth and Family Center and just say, hey, you know what, I'm going to throw on the jerseys. So if that is the case as to what has happened, the game could be either played under protest.
I would assume, if that is the case.
So we will.
Looks like we're back to action.
So, looks like we got resolution to that. Well, there you go. But it will be Midwest Sound with the throw in on the far side of the court. And throwing it in will be number 6, Veronica Smith. And it is a 16-13 score. Up and in goes Kennedy Daniels. Got 4 for her on the afternoon. Momo Neal on the far side, being guarded by Love Troop. Swatted out by Mee West. She only had a quiet 2 points. Did the University of Alabama Birmingham grad. But she does some hard physical work down low, that's what goes noticed. Top of the arc on the far side. That's Smith guarding out there. Long range ball put up, a little air underneath it. Mee's going to grab that. She's going to drive through 2 steps with the Euro step. Goes underneath the basket. Back come West Michigan Elite. Back come the Stars. Pass over to Mo. That goes off the side. Daniels is going to grab that. Look out. Back over to Newsom. Shake, bake. She's going to come back out. It's going to go back in once again. Now 2-on-1 to Daniels. Off the floor, soft touch. Off the rim, back out. Harrison's going to grab that. Goes off a hand, off a knee. Defers to the far side of the court. Shakes, bakes, going to kick it back out. Markayla comes through. Just had that swatted by Newsom on the way by. Back comes Newsom. She puts it on the floor, 2 steps, doesn't fall through. Markayla going to grab that. Back up the court she comes. Trying to get around Love Troop. She's going to stop. Back to the top of the three-point arc. Goes right in front of us to Jay Hardley. Hardley kicks it back out. Momo, long-range 3 is going to follow that up, but that's going to be Daniels getting the rebound. Kicks it over to Newsom with 8 minutes left to go until halftime. Still now it's just a 16-15 deficit. 1-point deficit. Mee goes in and count it. Mee West, give her first 2 of the game. Give the Midwest Sound their first lead of the game. Timeout's going to be taken by Jasmine Hall. That's going to be a full timeout. We're going to step aside as well, too. Midwest Sound basketball live stream is.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments, from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
Yes, check out Grace Photography, 314-477-4654, or go to gracephotography.com. Weddings, senior pics, Grace Photography. Throw in on the near side by our vantage point is Momo Neal. Midwest Sound finally have weathered the storm. They've taken a 1-point lead, but here's Markayla for 3. That rolls off the rim. Mee West is going to grab that right in front of us. Zip past. Almost a turnover. Daniels is going to dish it off. Newsom almost picked up her foot. Daniels for 3. Falls short of the rim, and a foul by number 33, Love Troop, underneath. As Daniels had just eyeballed that one up just a little too short. Momo Neal quick on the transition. They kick back out. Momo, 3-ball off the rim. Rebound grab by Love Troop. As you see, the addition of Love this week. Rebounds a lot more. Well, then she just promptly turns the ball right back over. But the rebounding was something that the Midwest Sound were just having issues with last week, as the Kalamazoo Blaze was beating them to virtually every rebound. And seeing Love Troop going for the ball adds just a little quick step, a little more action. Here's Momo. Spin move by Harrison. That falls short. That's going to be grabbed by Newsom. Back she comes like a bolt of lightning on the far side. Newsom over to me. She's going to put up a 3 ball. Thought she got fouled on the shot, but Troop's going to grab the loose change. Sky hook doesn't fall through. Newsom grabs that one. Back she comes. Puts that one up. Drops it in. Casey Newsom, give her 4. Is now a 19-16 lead. Momo O'Neill once again being guarded by Love Troop. Had a pick and roll, gets it from Harrison. She's going to drive through, hop step, kicks out, and throws it out of bounds on a blind pass over to the corner. So that'll be Newsom looking to throw it in. That's Newsom. Over to Mee West. Mee crosses the timeline now. Gets that over to Veronica. Goes up. Daniels fights for the rebound and drops it through. Kennedy Daniels. Give her 6. Right back up like a bolt of lightning's Jay. Makes a move on Troop. Troop sticks with her. Fires it up. That's going to fall short. But look at the Stars. Little fight in them for the rebounds as well, too. Danielle Harrison sticking her nose in there. Newsom fakes one pass. Got him to bite, kicks it back over. Smith just drops that underneath the back of the net. That was held in by Mee West, and Daniels just can't get to that one. So that'll be a throw-in for West Michigan Elite, far side of the court. But it has blown up to a 5-point lead, 21-16 with 5:21 left to go until halftime. Daniel's going to check out. Love Troop going to check out along with Casey Newsom. In comes number 7, older sister Sham Troop, Shamara, along with number 24, Shannon Triplett. And number 22, Taryn Hampton. Taia Smith, the 6'4" forward, she's going to go in and she's going to be contested by number 13, Tiandria Smith. That's the younger sister of Veronica and Victoria. Throw in for Mo Williams right in front of our cameras. There's a tie up. Tiandria guarding there along with Triplett. Hampton's going to come back 1-on-2. She's going to pull up. Hits an open Smith. Thought about putting up a long-range 3. She's going to back in, spins into the circle, going to dish back out. Morgan for 3. Clears the deck on everything on that one. So that's going to fall out of bounds. 4:39 and counting. Midwest Sound still hanging on to that 5-point lead, 21-16. Couple unproductive drives and haven't really been able to add on. But as I say, at the end of the day, the team with the most points wins. May not be pretty, but it'll still go as a W. Morgan being hounded like an extra layer of skins. Got to get it over the timeline. Rolls off her foot. But it's going to roll over to Andrea Smith. Gives it back to Callie Swag. Troop over to Hampton. Shakes. Goes in underneath the bucket. Kicks it back out. And that will be Tiandria getting her first 2 of the season. Welcome to the score sheet. Welcome to the Midwest Sound. Long-range 3-ball put up. Bangs it right off the backboard. Smith, long-range pass to Troop. Troop's going to get it. Thought she had traveled. Just a little spin inside the paint. Goes too hard off the back iron. Back comes West Michigan Elite. Markela, spin moves. Goes high up off the panel. That's going to go off the top of the backboard, so that'll be possession over to the Midwest Sound. Now listed as 23-16 and a 7-point lead with 3:31 and counting. Morgan eyeballing the situation as she comes over midcourt. Has Smith right there, doesn't even put it on the deck. In it goes. Give her another 2, give her 4 now. 25-16, a 9-point lead for the Midwest Sound. Morgan's going to grab that one, but in for the tie-up once again is Taia Smith, number 30 for West Michigan Elite. She's just arms and legs. Back comes Triplett. Had a little pick and roll set up. She's going to drive through 1-on-2 right off the panel and in. Look out. Shannon Triplett, welcome to the score sheet. Now an 11-point lead for the Sound as they're looking to add on now, finding the bottom of the net. Speaking of, that is Jasmine Kuhn, who got her first 2 of quarter number 2 as she had 7 in the opening quarter. Give her 9. Call that half of the West Michigan Elite points. Turnover for the Sound. Bounce pass down low. Kuhn off the panel and in. Give her quick 4 points. Throw in now with 2:15 and counting. Almost a turnover, but they got to get over the timeline in some kind of hurry. She's calling it for a timeout, and nobody is calling it or seeing it. So Jasmine Kuhn trying to address it. Morgan was sitting there calling for a timeout right in front of the official. Quick throw in, but that's going to be Morgan down to Smith. Tried to zip it pass all the way across to Triplett. That's going to go off a hand and out. And that will be Sound throwing the ball in. Triplett gets it over to Smith. Tiandria all the way over to Morgan. Morgan, she's going to stop, swag off the far side of the rim, and that will go to West Michigan Elite as they come back now with a $1.50. Drives right through the paint, up in. Shelby Madison, welcome to the score sheet. Give her 2. 27-22, still a 5-point lead for Midwest Sound. There's an empty possession right there. Monica Harper sticking her hand in. Morgan on the back check, able to take care of that, but it's still the Stars holding on to the ball and a turnover on a blind pass. Troop comes back, 2-on-2. She goes through the paint, Euro step. Rebound grab by Tiandria. She's going to back out. Taia Smith just comes right in. It's just hands and legs. And they're saying that's going to be a backcourt violation. So I'll throw in on the far side for the Stars, and that's going to be number 18. That's Victoria Smith checking in once again. Yep, that's an up and down, a travel. You can run, but you can't hide. Shelby Madison she went up, didn't want to get it blocked, came down, thought she could go back up again. Ref said, no, that's a no-no. Throw in all the way in front of us right here to Smith. Under a minute. Pass down low, that's not going to work with number 30 in the house. Ball's thrown almost out of bounds, but it's going to be saved. Back to Markayla. Taia Smith puts it on the deck, throws it cross court. Morgan comes out, rolls in and out of the cylinder, but there is number 7, Monica Harper. They kick it back out. 3-ball put up. A little too hard. Smith's going to grab that rebound. Taia up underneath. Misses the deck on everything. That's going to be Triplett. She's going to calm things down now. Under 30 seconds now. Actually 20 seconds and counting. Smith has the ball go off her foot. Some kind of defense being put up by West Michigan right here. 13 and counting. She goes to go up, and she's going to get fouled on the way up. Looks like that's going to be on. I'm not even going to guess what number she put up with that. Look. Threw up a handful of fingers on both hands, and they don't have a number 9, so I don't know. They don't have a 54 or a 45. 11.7 seconds left to go. That much we do know. And Tiandria Smith at the line. And gets the charity hop on that one, and it'll fall through. Give her 5. 28-22. Make that 29-22 as she goes. I guess we're going to, okay, must have been going up for a 3 ball because she's going to the line to shoot another one. So, to the line to shoot 3, up and in. Give her the hat trick at the charity stripe. That's a big set of 3 right there. That expands the lead now back to 8. Clock winding down. Morgan's going to grab that one as time's going to run down. And that's going to be a 30-22 lead for the Midwest Sound over West Michigan Elite Stars as we head to halftime. This is Midwest Sound Basketball Livestream STL.
Church is more than just an hour in a pew every Sunday. It's a community. It's where you can come as you are. It's a place where you can connect with God, learn from Scripture, and grow as you build relationships. It's a place where it's okay to be a work in progress. At Faith Community, you'll find an authentic group of people who are pursuing God and supporting one another along the way as we move from where we are to where God wants us to be. Wherever you're at on your journey, you are welcome here.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip-hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at MasterTech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're MasterTech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at MasterTech Auto Glass.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play? Or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
From PGA Tour players like Max Homa, to golf celebrities like Paige Spiranac, to newbies looking to have fun and improve their game, X Golf is the home of indoor golf. Play on the world's most advanced golf simulators, in standardized national tournaments, X Leagues, and host events. Train with PGA professionals. Entertain with great food, a full bar, and friends.
X Golf. Play, train, and entertain.
Our halftime score right now is 30-22. Fast-paced first half here, Matt.
Boy, I'm telling you right now. And then, am I correct? Was this an abbreviated halftime?
It is an abbreviated halftime.
It seemed like it was a lot shorter than what it needed to be, but not to digress, the 30 points put up by the Midwest Sound in that first half had West with 2, Newsom with 4, along with Victoria Smith, but it's Kennedy Daniels with 6, Tiandria Smith with 7, Triplett and Love Troop both with 2, and that's Hampton with 3. But leading the way for West Michigan Elite, you have Jasmine Kuhn, and her 11 points has half of the 22 points for the West Michigan Elite Stars as we're getting ready for second half of this ball game. Family and Youth Center off Cass Avenue, downtown St. Louis. Just actually on the backside of downtown St. Louis.
If you like, if you like that place, it's great. Forgot I was on the wrong microphone here, Matt. I'll take it off now.
All right, so it is West Michigan Elite, and that is number 2. That was Mo. Gives it over to Danielle. That's going to fall through for number 21, Danielle Harrison. Give her 7 on the afternoon. And that is Callie Swag Morgan right here in front of us. Cross court all the way over to Smith. Back over to me. A little too hard off the hands of Triplett. And that's going to sail out of bounds, but was an 8-point lead going into break. Coming out of the break, it's now a 6-point lead for the Midwest Sound, 30-24. Matt Bates here with you. Thank you for tuning in today on Livestream STL.TV Plus. And just thank you for checking out Livestream STL.TV. New product that we are offering, and thank you for everybody tuning in and on board with that. Smith, far corner for 3, is going to roll off. Momo O'Neill grabs the rebound. Back up she comes. Number 0 kicks it back over. 3 ball put up. Harrison, she's going to grab the rebound. Too short under the panel. And that'll fall out of bounds, and that will be Midwest Sound throwing the ball in, who are now going right to left. And again, the retro, if you see the RCG and you're like, how do they get Midwest Sound out of that? That's the throwback uniforms that they wear for the River City Gamblers. Me West, number 1, tosses it over to Veronica. They go down low, and that's Triplett. Give her another 2. She didn't triple it, she just doubled it. She went from 2 to 4. Shake and bake by Jay. She's going to go through the paint, being harassed. Ball's just stripped out of the hands. Morgan was not ready for that. Popped out of her hands. And number 2, Mo Williams. Talk about a pest. West on the far side. Back over to Morgan once again. Back over to West. All the way back over. Smith for 3. A little short on that one. Ball's grabbed by Triplett. She comes out of the pile with it. Down low to Daniels. Puts it on the floor. Spins in the paint. Off the front of the cylinder. Smith stops, pops, back in it goes. Welcome to the score sheet. Veronica Smith had 9 in the last game and 8 assists. Back up to a 10-point lead, 34-24. Momo spins at the charity stripe. Soft toss and in. Give her 4 on the afternoon. Don't want to get a fire lit on her. She is a dangerous one. Triplet, too short. Harrison grabs that rebound. Back over to Mo. Mo. Intercepted by Triplet. Nice job with the hands coming back. Up to me. Down low. Daniels. Bucket. Give her 8 on the afternoon for Ken. Far side for Jay Hardley. Being guarded by Smith. Gives it over to Momo. Momo Neal. 3-ball put up. May's going to grab that one. West comes back for the sound. Back over. Smith once again. That one had down in distance, but the rim said no. Spit that one right back out. Harrison's going to kick it back out. Markela hits off both sides of the rim. Smith's going to grab that rebound, gives it to Triplet. Back up they come. 36-26, 6.5 left to go, quarter number 3. Daniels right at the free throw line. Little short, going to kick it back out. Morgan for 3, rolls off. Back comes West Michigan Elite once again. Stars with the ball. Jay picks up her dribble, tosses it back up. Mo. No Mo. Give her 3. Welcome to the score sheet. Just puts a dent in that. So 36-29, 7-point lead. Triplet back down to Daniels once again. Kind of her favorite target. Back out to Smith. She's going to drive through the paint. Soft righty. Not too much on that one. Falls out. Triplet sticking her nose in there. That's a turnover for a 3D light. That should turn it on. Here's Smith for 4 off the front. Morgan going to grab the rebound. Dishes it back out. Daniels for 4. That rolls off the back iron. Rebound grab by Harrison. That's going to turn off the 3D light. Turnover in your own back end creates a +1 for the other team. That was a foul on the way by. It might have been West. So with that turnover in your back end, so if the Midwest Sound would have put a 3-ball in, you add 1 to that, would have been a 4-point play. If they just would have put a 2-point in from the floor, it would have been a 3-point bucket. So it looks like substitutions looking to be made after the first free throw goes up, but Miss Official saying there needs to be a few more people up here at the free throw line, even though she's going to the line to shoot 2. Not like there's going to be a rebound or anything off of it, but we digress. To the line, number 4, Jay. Bangs that right off the front of the cylinder, and now it's going to be a mass exodus on both sides. So Triplet's going to check out. Daniel's going to check out. Morgan's checking out. Checking in, Newsom. Along with Hampton. Along with Shamtroop. And Tiandria Smith, number 13, has checked in. Along with Love Troop, number 33. And West Michigan trying to figure out. The quick math on that is they've got 5 out there now. That's number 11, Jasmine Kuhn. That one falls off the side of the rim. Rebound grabbed right in front of the feet of Newsom. Gives it back to Smith. Smith, long range pass, clears the head of everybody. As you hear the older sister in the background there, giving instruction, little sisterly advice. So that'll be Stars ball. Coming over the timeline, Shelby Madison. Goes high up top to Smith. Taia and Tiandria couple Smiths doing battle as right up the court they come. Little rub and run. Look at 13. She's going to drop another 2 in there for Tiandria Smith. Right back comes the transition game. Just inside the three-point line. That's a little too hard, and that's Troop going to grab that. I'm telling you right now, the hands and the arms that are just flailing in the throwing lanes. Here's Love just off the front of the rim, and that's another empty possession for Midwest Sound. Back up comes Momo. Look out, Taia Smith. She runs into Newsom. Swatted out by Love. But in the act of shooting, going to go to the line to shoot too, but Love just brought the hammer down on that one, and it is still a 9-point lead for the Midwest Sound, 38-29 with 4:12 left to go in quarter number 3. And that one falls through for Shelby. Her first points of the second half. Spins it, chucks it up, and that'll fall through. Give her 4 on the afternoon. 2 from the floor, 2 from the charity stripe. Cuts it to a 7-point deficit for the Stars. Here's Love, swings it over to Sham. Sham had a little pick and roll set up, but Momo O'Neill fought through that. Back over to Newsom. Newsom shakes, bakes, goes up with the ball, and that is going to be Hampton fighting for it, but she's hounded like nobody's business. Tiandria Smith, top of the arc, just inside, drops it. Give her 2 more, give her 4. 38-31 with 3:33 left to go in quarter number 3. Momo O'Neill over the timeline. Far side. Swing pass down low underneath, does not fall through. That's number 7, Monica Harper, who's checked in as well. Newsom, watch out behind you. Bounce pass to Hampton. Hampton being guarded by Smith. She goes up, she's going to get fouled. That's the way you get her out of the ball game. And it looks like as of right now, with less than 5 minutes, should be a media timeout called, and promptly right on cue. Before Hampton goes to the line, we're going to step aside for this timeout. Midwest Sound Basketball live stream STL.
There was this controversial figure. Everywhere he went, people challenged him. They questioned his ideology, trolled him, called him ugly names. But he never took the bait, never raised his voice, refused to retaliate, because he believed he could change the world by turning the other cheek.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Out of the break, Taryn Hampton going to go to the line to shoot 2 is number 22, Double Deuce at the line. See how many Stars want to join her at the line. That's going to be Smith checking out. If you're on the Midwest Sound side, it doesn't break your heart to see that. But once again, that's the way to get her out of the ball game. She is just nothing but trouble with those arms and legs, fighting for every ball. Hampton is going to drop that one through. Give her 4 on the afternoon now. Taryn Hampton getting her first action of the year. Up with the next. That rolls in and out. Rebound grabbed by Markayla Vander. Gives it over to Mo. Danielle thought about popping up a three, now puts it on the floor, is going to drive through the paint, tipped by Tiandria. And you just see Mo Williams just come right in. She's just going to grab that right out of the hands. Smith went for the block, no dice on that one. Markayla comes up empty on that one. Newsom shakes on Harrison. Gets around her. She's going to drive through. A little cut through and in for number 13, Tiandria. Sister in the house. Right behind the broadcast station to the line to shoot two with a block on the way by. As the live stream STL banner hitting the deck once again. Back to the line goes number 8, Markayla Vander. Vander with 2 points on the day. Drops in her first points of the second half. 43-32 with 2:20 left to go. 2 minus 2 is 0. She misses that one, and that'll be Hampton grabbing that rebound. So, empty trip to the line for the Stars. Here's Newsom. Spins, comes through on Harrison, try to go through her feet, does get around her. Hampton, she's going to bring it back out with 2:05 and counting. Down low, Tiandria. Hampton's going to grab that rebound. She's going to back out once again. Being guarded by Mo. Smith at the line, right off the backboard, tips it over to Troop. Went to make a pass and I believe was clipped by Mo Williams on the way by. As you see Victoria Smith right here in front of us. That'll be a throw in since it was not in the act of shooting. That'll be Troop throwing it in. Did deflect off of a hand of Mo Williams, but Newsom's going to go all the way back to the backcourt, comes all the way back over once again. Stops, pops, a little too hard, and a rebound grabbed by Markayla. And she comes back now with 90 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. Spins, kicks it back out. Mo over to Danielle. Harrison. Too hard off the back iron. That rebound went to be put up by Markayla. It went out of her hand. So that's going to be Hampton with the throw in. That's going to be Sham checking out. Little pitch and catch over there with Newsom. 2 and 22. Now with 70 seconds left to go. Quarter number 3. Smith, far corner. She's going to fire it up. Just a little too short. Ooh, and falling on the balls, number 4. That's Jay Hardley. And I can hardly speculate as to how that didn't knock the wind out of her. They're going to get 22. They're going to get Hampton with a foul away from the ball as they try to wipe up a little moisture. There you see Damon Cannon was able to track down a towel. But the moisture and humidity in here should help out with the sneakers. That's why you hear all the squeaking. It's a stuffy one today back here in St. Louis, Missouri, here at the Youth and Family Center. But the Midwest Sound, they will take it right now. They are up by 11 with just a couple ticks under a minute left to go in quarter number 3. So back comes Mo Williams. Momo Neal's out there as well, too. Back up top to Momo. Now with 40 seconds and 7 on the shot clock. That's more important. And they're going to try to get a quick throw in. But in the meantime, they're going to help Momo back up. So that stopped the clock with 35.2. And this official pointing to where she wanted Newsom to throw the ball in at, right down to the feet of Smith. As we talk about week after week on that, not a big fan of that. A little press being put on. Newsom able to get through it. Bounce pass up to Smith, and that is number 18, Victoria Smith. Her first 2 give her 6 in the quarter number 3, but a big 2 points. 13 seconds left to go. 3 ball put up. That's going to rattle in and out. That's going to be grabbed by Troop. Gives it back over to Newsom once again. Newsom, zip pass. Time's going to run out, and that's going to be waved off. So with the score, Midwest Sound 45. That is West Michigan Elite 32. We're back for quarter number 4, Midwest Sound Basketball live stream STL.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
Quarter number 4. Back here at the Youth and Family Center off Cass Avenue. Matt Bates here with you alongside producer, owner, operator Ray Hallbrook in the house, spinning, twisting knobs. Midwest Sound Basketball right here, live stream STL.TV Plus today. Smith's going to go in hard. That spits right back out, grabs a rebound, doesn't fall through. Kennedy Daniels is going to grab that one, bounces it across, zip pass back down low. Hits sister Victoria, give her first 2 of quarter number 4. Doubled her total right now in the second half. She has 8. Speaking of 8, Markayla goes in too hard underneath the bucket. That was put back in. She went hard to the deck. I believe that was Hardley that put that back in after. So it is 47-34. Because I believe that was Markayla when she went hard underneath the deck. That was number 4 that put the ball back in. Should be Jay Hardley. But right now, 3D light, as that was a turnover by River City in their own end. So once again, with the 3D light on, it's a +1 to whatever happens here for Midwest. They're going to go to the line to shoot 3. They're going to get Triplet with the block. So to the line's going to go Hardley. So the foul on the floor, that's going to be 3, as once again, whenever a player hits the deck now, later in the game, it's squishy and wet out there on the floor, so got to wipe that up before somebody hits the deck. Look at Callie Swag out there doing her thing. Shaking the hips like on the old surfboard out there. So back at it. here at the charity stripe. Once again, 47-34. It's a 13-point lead right now. A little too hard off the back iron. Here's the next one. Goes up. That one does fall through. So again, with the foul on the floor, that's the 2 plus this one here, and goes 1 for 3 at the line. Daniels going to grab that rebound, and another turnover. So the 3D light will. So since the turnover was created again back in the Midwest Sound end, the 3D light's going to go off again. Smith, kick back out. Mo for 4. When you know, you know. Give her 7 on the afternoon. A 3-point ball, and that one, that 3 became a 4 with that red light on, the 3D light. And that is number 6, Veronica Smith, the 5'9" forward, getting fouled on the way by. They list her at 5'9". I'm just saying I beg to differ. That's not with heels on or anything. I'm 5'9", and she like looks down at me. Give me Victoria, give me Veronica, give me Daniels. I wouldn't mess with any one of them. Even throw West in that mix as well, too. She's like a mad Bearcat. You don't want to get her uptight. That one rattled in and out. Veronica with 2 on the afternoon. Give her 3 now. First point of quarter number 4. West Michigan Elite, 6 points in this quarter, but 4 of them came on 1 shot. The aforementioned Mo Williams right there kicks it out to Smith. Smith and Smith working on one another, but it's kicked back out. Mo Williams, she breaks it back out. 48-39, a 9-point deficit. Here's Momo. She goes in, it rattles in and out. Smith's going to grab that, gives it over to West. Far side of the court. Harrison in front of her, just impeding the flow of traffic, and the ball's going to bounce off of her and out. No foul called, but just possession retention for Midwest Sound. Throw in far side right here in front of us to Triplett. Triplett driving in, backs out, creates a little space, throws up an air ball in the process. Samoa's going to come back out. She's going to fire another 3-ball up. That rattles in and out. That had everything on it. A little bump by Taia Smith on the way by. You see the eyes of West. She's none too happy right here at the moment. Daniels kicks it back out. Smith back out to her sister. She hits the deck on the way by. Smith's going to hit the deck on the way by. Anybody named Smith needs to hit the deck. D'Andrea looking to check back in. Here's Triplett. Stops, pops. That falls off the front of the rim. Harrison's going to grab that. Mo over to Taia Smith. Smith falls short on that one. West is going to grab that. Back sheet comes, so an empty possession for West Michigan Elite. Daniels tried to get to it, tipped the ball, but it went off the hand of Victoria Smith. So Taia is going to check out. That is 7:39 left to go here in the contest. Throw in as the Stars far side. Number 11, that was Jasmine Kuhn checking back into the ball game as well. Momo over to Jay being guarded by Smith. Puts it up. Air ball on that one. Back over to West. That's swatted right back. That should probably be a 3D light as she attempted the pass in her own back end of the court, but nobody from the Stars is really looking to make much of it. But since the ball is going to be retained by Midwest Sound, that would be why. Triplett works in and out of the feet. West set up a pick and roll. Triplett didn't want any of that, so back up top now is Love Troop. Love, 3-ball put up. Drano. Love it. Give her 5 after 2 way back in quarter number 1. Markela goes in. That's blocked by Smith. Back over to May. Me. Back down. Smith, look at that. Soft mitts. Goes from the left to the right and back up and in. Give her 5 on the afternoon. 53-39, 14-point lead with 6.5 left to go. Left hand goes up, but nothing on that one. Daniels comes back, has Momo Neal on her. Throws a little shoulder. She's going to drop it in short. Right back comes Kuhn. She comes in 1-on-4, goes to go up. Not advised. Went off her foot and out. No foul called on it, as Midwest Sound just stuck their hand on it. Throw in by Kuhn. Back up top, Markela, long range 3. Ball put back up once again. Stars trying to fight for it underneath. They still keep possession. Kick back out to Momo. Almost had Triplett and Tiandria right in her way. 3-ball put up. That falls off the side of the rim. Back comes Veronica. Clears the timeline with 5:45 and clipped on the way by. So they're calling Daniels. So 5:40 says at least on the game clock, and they're talking about 30 seconds. As you see a little more back and forth. Callie Swag looking to check back in here at some point. Throwing right by me. Shelby Madison gives it over to Momo Neal. Neal fought through the 1-on-2, just softly drops that in. Maybe it's a little too too late. Once again, you don't want Momo Neal to get caught on fire. When she does, she can't be stopped. Smith sets up the pick and roll for the sister. Tiandria comes in, a little too hard. Kennedy fought for the rebound, but rebound's taken by the Stars. 3-ball put up. Just a little too much mustard on that. Went off the hands of West. Ball's intercepted by Smith. Long range pass to Daniels. Daniels over to me, just goes right out of her hands. So, long range empty possession for the Sound. Breaking out of it comes Jay. She's going to hit the deck hard once again. I'm telling you right now, West is just running up and down this court, just hitting everything in sight. Just like a wrecking ball coming through, and it's timeout taken by West Michigan. And we will step aside as well, too. This is Midwest Sound Basketball Livestream STL.
What makes for a great vacation? Depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play? Or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
With you at Youth and Family Center off Cass Avenue on the backside of downtown St. Louis. Hot one outside, just as hot in here, just as spicy, 53-41, a 12-point lead. 4:45 left to go in quarter number 4. Midwest Sound looking to get victory number 1 on the season, as this is a Midwest Division game. 2 points put in on that one by number 14, Shelby Madison. Here's Hampton. She's going to back out, gives it to Newsom. Newsom, far side to Troop. Back over to Morgan. Morgan, 3-ball, hits the deck on the way back. Rebound grabbed, put back in by Love. Give her 8. Talk about a breath of fresh air. Love Troop getting her first action of the season. Momo O'Neill picks up her dribble. Right here in front of us, number 11, Jasmine Kuhn. Back over. Throw, 3-ball put up, doesn't fall through. That was Markayla Vander. In through the legs goes Newsom. Newsom right here on the baseline in front of us. Love Troop just got knocked to the deck. No call on that, as that was number 8, Markayla. Just threw a little body into Troop. She hit the deck, and that's how the ball goes out of bounds, because she wasn't standing up to catch it. Back they come. Momo O'Neill hops through the paint. Tried a little Euro step, but to no avail. Text in today's attendance. Is it A, 105? Is it B, 2005? Or is it C, 25? Text it into Ray. We'll announce a winner.
I think it's more than 25.
So if you submit C, see what Mr. Hallbrook might have in line for our guess of the game on the attendance. But in the meantime, number 22, Taryn Hampton, give her 2 more, give her 6. And hitting the deck once again for the Stars. That's number 11, Jasmine Kuhn. Between Kuhn, Momo O'Neill, and Mo Williams, I've seen enough of those two the last 2 years. Looks like that's Mo Williams looking to check back in once again. But in the meantime, at the line is Kuhn with 3:03. Bangs that one off. Kuhn sitting quietly with 11 in the first half and has been held off the score sheet since. Here's Kuhn with the next one. That rolls in and off the rim. Grabbed by number 33, Love Troop. Bounce pass over to Hampton. Hampton down to Love. Love underneath the bucket, spins it back up. Hampton, she's going to grab it. A little too much. Again, Tia Smith. Pretty much any rebound that's out there today, she's had her hand in it. Morgan, and they're going to get the bucket and the bruise. So the foul will be on Morgan. And they're going to count the bucket. And to the line will be number 14, Shelby Madison. She now has 8 points on the day. 2:21 left to go in the contest. She finishes it off. So we'll make that 57-46, an 11-point lead with 2 minutes left. The Stars, they're not shying away, but right there, Love Troop. She just doubled her total in the last minute. Here comes Morgan, picks it off, she spins it up, looking for the foul, but right now it's 1-on-2. Newsom heaves it up there. Grab by Hampton. Hampton touches it over to Newsom. Newsom was looking to go to Morgan. She just drives right through, a little too hard off the panel. Harrison grabs that one with a $1:43 and counting. And they're bound and determined to knock something over of Livestream STL's over in that corner. Ray just giving it the fatherly stare over there in the corner, like, not the camera, not the camera. Throw in far side by Moe. Over to Kuhn, back over to Moe. Moe's going to drive through and is going to kick it back out. Harrison being guarded by Morgan, spins through the paint. She's tied up like a pretzel. Morgan just steals that right out of the feet. Tia Smith, again, just throwing arms and elbows out there. Troop for three off the iron. She goes in 1 on 3. But away comes Kuhn for three. Drano. Kuhn knocks down with 67 seconds left to go. That's Morgan now being hounded. 59-49, down by 10. Morgan tried to throw it off. A star player on the far side missed her apparently and just threw the ball out of bounds. So now with 57 and counting, here's Kuhn. She's going to launch a three, in and out. And that's going to fall out of bounds as Harrison gave the effort. Love Troop coming in. So it's going to be a throw-in on the far side. Guess who's in front of her? Tia Smith. 47.2 left to go. Gets it over to Morgan. Morgan being guarded by Moe. Right in front of us. Hand comes off the ball, and it's going to fall out of bounds once again. Callie Swag got a... It's just kind of like a walking and chewing gum kind of thing that got to try to be able to do both. 38 and counting. Harrison being guarded by Troop goes up and in. Danielle Harrison, timeout taken by the West Michigan Elite Stars. And while we're here, just a reminder that up next is the Kalamazoo Blaze on July 20th. They're heading to Kalamazoo after Kalamazoo handed them their first loss. And you get tight shot of the West Michigan Elite bench right there in front of us. Again, West Michigan Elite, they come in 0-0. This is their first game of the season.
Yeah.
Your thoughts today, Mr.
Got a good
Hallbrook?
getting a good look here at West Michigan. Looked really good early and kind of trailed off there that second part of the first half. But now taking a look at they're trying to claw back in there, only down by 8.
Last week when we did the game, you saw the rebounding that was like there was effort there, but now you're seeing the speed and the effort together with a number of ladies that are playing their first game this week, like Love Troop, Tiandria Smith. You see the injection that they've offered now with the rebounding. Back and forth they come. Under 30 seconds left to go. It's only an 8-point lead now over the timeline. Morgan, she's going to set up shop. 15 on the shot clock. Hampton being guarded by Harrison. 15. There's about a 5-second differential on the shot clock. Morgan, that would have been about a 4-point shot. Turnover goes right to Tia Smith with 5 on the clock. Goes off the hand of number 14, Shelby Madison. And they're going to say time ran out, which I guess that's what's going to happen, as I did not see the final score there before we headed out. But we are going to come back with player of the game. Midwest Sound 59, West Michigan Elite 51. We'll be back for the player of the game, Midwest Sound Basketball live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
A rebel took to the streets. He recruited others to join him. They quit their jobs, left their families, and swore allegiance to him. They roamed the hood, challenged authority, and made a lot of people uneasy. Community leaders feared them. Religious leaders abhorred them. Law enforcement labeled them outlaws. We have to shut them down, they said. Get them off the streets. Protect our communities from these troublemakers. But they weren't part of a gang spreading hate and terror. They were spreading love.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.